Collins had it knocked loose. Still loose, and Jacksonville has it inside the 20. Cinderella is alive, and she lives in Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville kills the clock.
What an unbelievable performance by a young football team that really didn't know quite what was ahead for them. But the one thing they did is they didn't get down when mistakes went against them.
A stunning upset loss, the first ever at home for the Buffalo Bills in the playoffs.
And that is a Viking first down. And Troy Aikman can take that well-rested arm. He's like a baseball pitcher that threw too much. He stopped throwing for 6 days, and he was sharp as he's ever been today. Dion and the gang heading for North Carolina,
where they're going to have a little Dom, and I don't mean Perriot.
And really, you know, put this game on track for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
There's the final kneel down. It's 35 minutes before they'll kick it off at Candlestick in San Francisco. So stay with us. We'll get Cowher's comments. Hopefully Cordell Stewart will chat with us as well. And if there's time, I guess even Jim Harbaugh and Payne would let us know his feelings. Lindy Infante and Cowher were assistant coaches under Marty Schottenheimer with the Cleveland Browns. In 1986, Cowher was a 30-year-old special teams coach then.
The burst on his right knee, the burst on his elbow. He has big old like grapefruit sticking out in all his joints.
The leap again, and this one is intercepted by Tim McDonald. And what a year he's had. When you're giving out accolades, Tim McDonald has been outstanding. And number 8, you can't say enough about him.
How about that guy? He has been amazing. I mean, you talk about a gutsy guy and a gutsy performance. That was Steve Young today.
Last year, so the Packers own the record. Dorsey Levens slides and stays in bounds for the Packers on the 30th anniversary of their first Super Bowl championship. It'll be win number 17 in a row at Lambeau, and the Packers will move on to the title game in the NFC.
And if you're going to pick a player of the game, you look to the offensive line of the Green Bay Packers. They were the difference here today.
A week ago, 30-27. We told you at the very start that Tom Coughlin has a theme for every game. As owner Weaver celebrates, with success comes greater challenge. Well, they take another big step up the mountain. The challenge even higher next week. They're playing for the AFC Championship, one game away from playing in the Super Bowl. The Jacksonville Jaguars have upset Denver 30-27.
Martin with 166 yards, 3 touchdowns. And time has run out on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bill Parcells and his Patriots will face the Jacksonville Jaguars, who come off the stunner yesterday at Mile High in Denver. That is the AFC title matchup next Sunday, starting at 3:30 Eastern right here on NBC.
And he suspended him this week for the rest of the season.
And they finally got him with the cold dose. Barry Switzer came over and said something to Don Capers. Switzer almost looked relieved. There's Don Bro talking with Aikman.
This place is going wild. This is what it's all about.
So the Packers, as time has expired, beat the courageous Carolina Panthers 30-13. Boy, you can't say enough good things about the job that these guys have done. The Carolina Panthers in just their second year make it this far.
And they did it their way. They did it the hard way. They didn't have a lot of great players. Dom Capers, the coach of the year.
From the 40, number 8 with 8 seconds left. Crowd counts it off. New England has won the American Football Conference Championship 20-6 over a stout young team from Jacksonville with a fiery coach that
with their play promises to show us some great seasons ahead.
You know, he changed things around. I think they all did a great job. I think Desmond Howard did, and he's an MVP, and he deserves it. You know who I voted for?
Yep. From a guy who was almost cut in training camp, the first special team player ever to win the Super Bowl MVP title.
And this is what it's all about. Winning a championship.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
The greatest moment of your life. You'll never forget it. They could never take it away.